So we are finally at the end of the road of the Real Housewives of Lagos season 2, and I would say it has been an epic ride, an enjoyable ride. I have enjoyed every single episode that came out, especially the finale. So once again, guys, before we go ahead and talk about today's episode, that's episode 12, the finale of season 2 of the Real Housewives of Lagos, welcome to our channel, guys. If you're not subscribed, make sure you click on the subscription button down below to subscribe. Like and comment your thoughts and opinion on the comment section, and also don't forget to turn on the post notifications to get notified when we upload a video. So let's get into the real topic for today, the Real Housewives of Lagos episode 12. Whew! When I say I saw a bunch of women disgracing themselves, made a fool of themselves, embarrass themselves, I say it literally. Literally. But let's go ahead and just say it one time at like how the event went for today. We got to see the continuation of the fight between Laura and Iyabo. It was nice to see the flinging of Chioma once again. Like, this is the nice sight to see Chioma get flung again on the floor. And we also saw that she flung Tiannah. I said Tiannah. Tiannah. How am I calling her Tiannah? She flung Tiannah. And I was like, really? So the flinging was, everybody was collecting flinging. You know, when Faith was like, Miriam was like going to her and be like, babes, don't do this. She was like, get out of my front, don't do this to me, don't come near me. Everybody was trying to tell her, babes, this girl is pregnant. You don't fight with a pregnant woman. It's common sense. Even if you have the urge to throw hands, common sense is supposed to tell you this is not the battle you should pick. A lot of people don't come back from it. And for her to be so annoyed that she didn't care for the pregnancy of Laura, even being told by 3 of them, Chioma told her, Miriam told her, Tiannah told her, and she didn't really care. She still wanted to exchange blows. It paints a different picture for me about Iyabo. Is she an angered person? Does she have anger issues and doesn't know how to control her anger? Because sometimes in reality, what we see on social media is different from what people are in reality. And the way she was so pissed at Laura for no just cause, just because she told her, come on, sit down. Come on, sit. Please, so somebody will be calling you a rat, insulting you, and you don't. See, when you want to insult somebody, be prepared to take insults back. So was Laura supposed to just sit down like that and be watching at Iyabo when Iyabo was literally insulting her? Was that what Iyabo thought? That Laura was going to sit and watch her insult her? No, Laura was not there for that. If you insult Laura, she gives it back to you, and Iyabo certainly deserves it. She came insulting Laura, so whatever insult she took from Laura back, she was supposed to be strong enough to take it. And now you are taking the insult, you'll be like, it's disrespectful. I'm a mother of 2. Eh? Mother of 2 that was flinging somebody else's wife. Like a piece of tissue. The way she flung Tiannah, you will not know that that's somebody's wife that has a child. And you are demanding respect as a mother of 2. Is Laura not a mother of 2? The 3rd one on the way. I don't understand. Is she the first person that has become a mother in this life? So because you're a mother of 2, you should be insulting people, and you should not. They say whatever you give, you prepare to get back. Like, don't be dishing out things you cannot take. If you know you have an insultive mouth, be prepared for people to insult you back. So if you're an insultive mouth and you have mouth to insult, if you are a fighter and you like fighting, be prepared that somebody will fight you back. Don't be thinking everybody's going to sit down and watch you misbehave, say what you want to say, and they will just be like, yeah, you did an amazing job. Thank you very much. It's not possible. It's not. At all. Then, luckily and thankfully, they were able to diffuse it, and it ended, and I think Iyabo decided to leave. Then we had Faith trying to like talk about Chioma was like, Faith and Miriam, will you guys ever settle and be cordial? See, at this stage, let it be. If they don't want to be cordial, it's not by force. Let Faith stay on her own. Let Miriam stay on her own. It's not hard. The both of them are not feeding themselves. Faith is not feeding Miriam. Miriam is neither feeding Faith. Faith is not giving Miriam money. Neither is Miriam doing the same. Miriam has her own money. Faith has her own money. So I feel like they should get to a stage where you just respect how things are. If they want to be cordial in the future, fine. But don't try to start imputing like you guys. No. Let it go. And I was like, I was happy that Faith shut it down. Also Miriam shut it down. Let's just end it. Let's go to the pool and Now they have come to the beach. Everybody is dressed marvelously in their bikini wear. We had Iyabo first there, Miriam, Chioma, then Tiannah. Then Faith and Laura joined. Laura decided that she was not going to swim because she didn't know how to swim. And she didn't want to start exposing her tummy, so she's just going to stay outside. Then Faith decided to enter into the water, although she wasn't swimming, but she just dipped her feet into the water. All of a sudden, this part, if I say I didn't feel embarrassed for this lady, I'm going to be lying. Iyabo stood up from, I think there were two pools. Iyabo stood up from the pool that they were in and went to another pool station. Before I knew what was going on, Miriam stood up too, went and joined her there. Tiannah stood up too, went and joined her there. Chioma stood up and went and joined her. It was giving me master and puppet. That's what it was giving me. The master has commanded, the puppets are supposed to like follow me. It was giving me grandmaster and servant. Seriously. Because why would one person stand up from a pool and decide, okay, fine, the water is too cold for me, I want to go to another pool? I do understand her reasoning. But the fact that the remaining three of you would also stand up, you were not complaining of the water being cold before, but because of Iyabo decided to stand up, you all decided to stand up too and go to the other pool. I am pretty sure, let's not lie, I am pretty sure that if Iyabo didn't stand up from that pool, right, and go to the other pool, they all would have sat down put on that pool. They were all swimming and enjoying themselves before Faith came. Suddenly Faith came, the water was just too cold. Iyabo stood up. Understandable. But what was Chioma standing up for? What was Tiannah standing up for? What was Miriam standing up for? It was giving me, Master has moved, of course, her followers has to move with her. And beside that, before I even forget, I just don't want to forget some things. When Iyabo, the violence thing happened, Chioma went to our confessionals. I was like, I think it has gotten to it's a high time in this group where when people become violent, we kick them out of the group. I was like, Chioma is shading her master. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice sight to see. Just for me to, few minutes later, surprise, shock. That's what happened to me. Chioma was, oh my God. I said I was feeling a certain level of embarrassment for those four ladies today. Chioma went and sat down with Iyabo. Iyabo was pressing her phone. Tiannah on the floor, sitting down on the grass. Then Miriam sitting down. And they were giving excuses upon excuses upon excuses why that violence happened. But I remember when Tiannah and Miriam fought, Chioma did not give any single excuses. Where it was even yapping at them that it did not get to the extent of exchanging blows. That they are all ladies, that blows should not have gotten to that extent. But it came to Iyabo. Chioma doubled down on her thinking on what violence should be, and gave excuses for the reason why Iyabo should have done. There's no excuse under this planet Earth that Chioma will give me, that Miriam will give me, that Tiannah will give me, that would make me support the fact that you know that this lady was pregnant and you were still charging. You don't even have to blow this lady. For you making her blood pressure to get high, it can let people lose their babies like that. People lose pregnancies like that. The blood pressure getting high. So there is no excuses under this planet Earth that these ladies would have given me that I would have said yes, and Iyabo did a great job. But for them to sit down there, the three of them with plus Iyabo sat down there and they were giving reasons why Iyabo did what she did and why it was okay it happened, was besides me. So anything Iyabo does, okay, we're going to go with it. Like, it's going to be good. It's all right. It's okay. But if it was Laura, let the reverse be the case. If it was Laura that charged violently at Iyabo, oh my God, that wouldn't have been the case. Those things that Chioma was saying would have been a total, they would have pounced on Laura, pounced on her. They would have. So let them not come here and, in short, like I said, they did make a mockery of themselves on today's episode. They did. And I thought that was where the mockery was going to end. After they all followed Iyabo like flies. Like the master, when the master calls his servants, his puppets, to join him. That was how that thing just looked. I thought that was where the embarrassment would stop. Just for me to see Dr. Rommel. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thank God that Faith has already gone up there, because I wouldn't have loved Faith to see him in that scene. Dr. Rommel came. It's like, hell, disaster, disaster. The next morning, Dr. Rommel said, I want to go and diffuse. I want to have yoga. I was thinking, okay, maybe after this yoga, small sense will enter his head. You know? Maybe he's like evaluating everything that happened. He's finding that it's not supposed to reach the way it don't reach. It's not supposed to reach like that. I thought that was what the yoga was supposed to do for Dr. Rommel. But man, was I mistaken? All the ladies came out, sat down, having breakfast. Iyabo came and started being friendly with Laura, like trying to be cordial. I was like, that's fake. Like Miriam said, that is fake. Maybe production has told her that, Madam, you fucked up. Madam, you trying to be aggressive with a pregnant woman was fucked up. And maybe Chioma, you know, they stay in the same room, has told her that, ma'am, you were wrong for that. Nobody's going to see it in a good light. You were wrong for charging at Laura, knowing that she was pregnant. So she was trying to just, play a fast one, like, I've already said that me and Chioma, we are not really friends, but we are cordial. I was like, please spare me this nonsense. Spare me this fakery going on here. You're only trying to cover your ass because you fucked up. That emotion you had when you were charging at Laura was the real emotions you have. Stop lying. Maybe now everybody has spoken to you and you realize that men are fucked up because this lady was pregnant. If she was not pregnant, I can bet what I have 100% that Iyabo would not have acted cordial with Laura the next morning. If Laura was not pregnant, Iyabo wouldn't have done what she did. She wouldn't have been cordial with her. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's stop lying. Let's stop this fakery, like Miriam would say. Let's stop this fakery that's going on here. After that one was talked about, so now they start to talk Dr. Rommel and Faith issue. I was like, God. When they started bringing it up, I said, Jesus, what is going to happen here? The Jesus I was shouting was needed, because, man, the things that I heard Dr. Rommel, oh my God, the things Dr. Rommel said from his mouth, who needs me when you have people like that, Dr. Rommel. I swear to God, I'm not gonna lie. Let's be truthful. If I didn't watch this show from episode 1, maybe I was just a Twitter watcher, or maybe I'm just watching through clips, and I watched the clips of Dr. Rommel saying what he said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna believe Dr. Rommel. Like Chioma said, he was consistent. Oh, the consistency in this guy, like no break, no surrender, no. Some people, when you want to lie, you like think about your lie before you say it. But this guy, no. Before we get to the lies he told, they asked this thing to talk about everything that was happening. And Tiannah said to give her own version of the story. You know, Tiannah, she has this amnesia that happens to her every 5 market days. She tends to have amnesia when there's something important happening. Then she tends not to have amnesia when there's nothing like important. She sees the unimportant things, but the important ones, she's totally blind. So they said to talk about it though. Faith was not giving her own narration of what happened, what transpired between her and Dr. Rommel. Literally expressing that Dr. Rommel talked trash about these ladies to her. She was the one that was trying to tell him that, guy, don't do this. Don't do this. Which we literally did watch ourselves. I watched her on my own twice. Dr. Rommel said those things. And and Faith was like, I decided that, okay, let him get to know you ladies. I invited him to come to this ladies' yard sale. I'm sure Dr. Rommel told them that is a lie. Dr. Rommel said that was a lie. Ha! When I heard that part, cold entered my body when I was watching it this morning. I said, hey. And see, I love what the producers did. I think you were trying to make up for the stupid thing they did last week's episode, where they got exposed and it was looking as if production made a mistake. So I think we're trying to redeem themselves, and I loved it. Because immediately Dr. Rommel said that's a lie, Faith did not invite me. Now they play recap. They gave us rewind. They showed us when Faith was saying, okay, since you want to talk about these ladies, you don't really know them, let me invite you to Chioma's yard sale. Hell, now Dr. Rommel decides say, let me give my own version. Man, this guy said writing script, Nollywood script for us. So hey, even me, there's this saying in Igbo language, like when cold enter your body, like the cold entered my body when this guy was talking. I was like, I have seen liars, myself I did lie, but I think there are some lies I will tell that somebody will catch me on the lie. There's a facial expression I would have been making, you know that, okay, this facial expression, this person they make and when they lie, or this way when this person stutters, the person is lying. But Dr. Rommel, no. This guy lies effortlessly. Like his lies be lying. Jeez. I sat down on my screen and I was like, the guy just a blow. Nollywood scene, and they say, Jesus. If I did not watch this show, like I said, I would have believed Dr. Rommel because he was steady, no break, no surrender, no breathtaking. Everything just went smoothly with his talks, as if that was the truth. You know, when you're saying the truth, you're always going smoothly. This guy was going smoothly, no breaks, no breath. He was just saying everything. Now let me talk about some of the things I picked up in the lies he told. Firstly, we already said he already lied about Faith inviting him, which they played the replay. Then he also lied that Chioma was like, Faith come and said Chioma is this, Chioma is that, and called Chioma that Chioma she's going to take Chioma's crown. So now all those crowns that Chioma they talk. Now I'm telling you, Dr. Rommel is the one that put the discord in let me not say he put the discord, because you can force a donkey to the river, but you can't force it to drink water. He played on their insecurities. He used the insecurities that they have and played again on them. That's how I'll put it. Because you will not come and tell me that somebody told you something, no verification, no background check, you believed it and you ran with it. You are all adults. If a kid will do that, as an adult, someone comes and tells you a version of a story, no verification, nothing, you ran with it and say acting funny. All those crown that Chioma was imagining herself carrying, it was Dr. Rommel that told her that this girl wanted to drag her crown and said she wanted to make BD. At the end of the day, let's be truthful, Faith ended up dragging that crown, because last season Chioma was one of the fan favorite, but this season, I'm sorry, let's be realistic, Faith is fan favorite. So at the end of the day, who got the crown? Now he was like, Chioma's, Faith said this thing about Chioma and talked down on Chioma. Thank God, like I say, producers did a good job. They replayed it that it was Dr. Rommel saying the trash that he was saying about Chioma, and Faith being like, no, don't do that. Don't say that. First know these ladies before you have an opinion about them. It was Faith that was saying it. Why Dr. Rommel was like, and at the end of the day, when she now talked about the only part she didn't like, the only thing she complained of, which made sense, was that the only thing she didn't like was that the first day of meeting Chioma was already asking her of her age. And Dr. Rommel was like, oh, she asked me why that was very bad. Does she want to know my age? She should come and ask me. I'm old enough to be her daddy or even her sugar daddy. At the end of the day, see the person that Chioma vouched for. Chioma was like, I tend to believe what Dr. Rommel says because he has been consistent from the beginning. How I wish that I was watching Chioma watching the episode and seeing how foolish she made herself look, because she believes that consistency makes somebody less of a liar. In this world that we live in, that people literally scam. Have you seen when someone gets scammed? They literally sell you a dream. You believe it so well. That is the life that Chioma is saying, that because Dr. Rommel was consistent, she tends to believe him. And yeah, look at where the consistency has led her. Totally looking like an utter fool. I'm sorry to say that. I don't want to insult anybody. I'm trying not to insult anybody. But that's how they looked. He made them look like children. He knew that Chioma was obsessed with being the queen, the most liked on the Real Housewives of Lagos, and he played that insecurity on her, told her a version of a lie that made her act out and made her look like a big moon. Then he came to Iyabo. He said Iyabo, that Faith said she wanted to get close to Iyabo so as to be and get a man like Polo. Let me not lie, you. Iyabo at one time was looking as if she can't dey reason say, shey this guy dey lie me, because at one time, if you look at the facial expression, Iyabo not gonna look say, what's going on? Like, this story don't dey long. It's becoming too long. It's becoming too long. He wanted people to, he's this kind of people. It's psychological. Let me know. That's how I felt. Those people that will crave attention, they will draw you in. They will use your weakness and draw you in so that you believe every single word. That's how that guy is. He even called Laura, because Laura was like, Daddy, Faith didn't say all those things. Faith did not say she wanted to get to Iyabo because she wanted to have someone like her fiance. Faith didn't say that. And he was like, you need to get yourself checked. You have something in your head. There's a screw loose in your head. You are hallucinating. I was like, because someone called you out and said that auntie did not lie. You are trying to medically diagnose the person of problems the person did not have. Laura knew that you were lying. Laura knew you lied. And that's why Laura's face was like with disgust. When this guy was lying, Laura was like, the lies that guy was bringing up, God. I swear, Dr. Rommel needs to be studied. Who doesn't fear Dr. Rommel? You yourself, you have to be feared. If you're not scared of Dr. Rommel, you yourself, you have to be scared. After the guy lie finish, Faith just keep quiet. I literally like the way that Faith did not respond to Dr. Rommel at all. I love the way she didn't respond to Dr. Rommel, because some things are not meant to be responded to. Because if she had responded to him with the way she was always articulated with her talks, they would have looked as if she was lying. So it was good that the producers helped us and helped them, because them watching it at home now, they will be like, wow, I was cheated on. I made a fool, I made a mockery of myself. That is how it should be looking at them right now. And it came to Chiyoma's part. Chioma decided to bring up the fact that, okay, yes, she talked about, my crown, I asked for your age, something, and she was like, I did not come for you, young lady. I didn't mean anything. I only said it is not right, normally, to meet someone for the first time, and the thing you're asking the person is the age of the person, which is true. Chioma started talking about, how she's, small things. She would start talking about her bougie nonsense, how she has etiquette. And she was trying, that is like etiquette. That is wrong. Don't come asking the person on the first day you met the person how old you are. And Chioma was like, yes, she's the etiquette queen. She knows everything about etiquette. And she knows that there's nothing wrong with someone's asking somebody about age. I'm like, woo? Really? Do we go around asking people that we meet on the first day, what's your age? Chioma was now forming etiquette queen that knows everything. Like, literally, all my friends, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know their age. And these people have been my friends for a long while. I only know their birthdays, the day of the month and year, the day of the month in a year. On 21st of this person's birthday, on 15th of this. I don't know, I don't still go around like, how old are you? Some people find it offensive, so you know how to, regulate yourself around it. And for Chioma to say that it is not wrong to see someone for the first time and ask the person for their age, I was like, ma'am, anything that Chioma will support, anything that makes her look nice, even if she knows that she's wrong. And there I was like, no, Chioma, you effed up. Because you cannot tell me that you are an etiquette queen and you tell me that it's the right etiquette to ask somebody their age on the first day they met them. Oh, etiquette queen and queens looking like altar children, fools, and they were mocked. It's the worst thing for you to. I remember 2 episodes ago where Dr. Rommel was like, you know what, if I lied, I would give you ammunition against me to use against me. He lied on every ground. There was nothing that came out of Dr. Rommel's mouth that was true. So he lied on every ground. And I love the fact that Faith asked him, you say you're my friend, which is true. I always say this. You don't even know my house, that I live in the US. You don't know my house, that I live in Nigeria here, Lagos. You don't even know my house. You don't even know my son. And truthfully, everybody that is her friend on that show has met her son. Tony has met her son. Tony's son is friends with Faith's son. Laura has met her son. They literally had a play date that time they met in one hotel. Every person in that cast that is Faith's friend has met her son. So you can't tell me that you and Faith have been friends. She has mental issues. She's delusional. She's desperate. If you want to make the queen of desperation, it's Faith. Are you talking about yourself, Dr. Rommel? Because it looks as if all the things you were talking about Faith were just a mirror of yourself. Everything that can literally classify Dr. Rommel, that was what he did call Faith. Everything that I can classify Dr. Rommel as was everything he called Faith as. And I love Faith did a good thing for me today. Like Faith and Laura, they did it for me. I love the way Laura called out Iyabo and told Chioma to her face that Iyabo is a bully. And Chioma was trying to make excuse. Of course, now to make excuse for her master. Why she's not a bully. I love the fact that Faith called out Chioma on her bullshit and told her, you know what? F it. I'm tired of it. I'm not dragging any crown with you. Everybody can have their own crown. And also the best one I love was when she called out Tiannah. Oh, she said, Tiannah, I've been trying to hold my peace on this group, but of course we know you're the puppet of the group. Oh, 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 oh. The puppet of the group. Which she did not lie. She didn't lie. Let's be truthful. She didn't lie. Tiannah will agree with everything. If it was Laura that flinged Tiannah the way Yabo flinged Tiannah would have had an opinion to say on the confessionals. Let's be truthful. If it was Faith that flunked Tiannah, she would have had something to say in the confessionals. If it was Miriam that flunked Tiannah the way Yabo flunked Tiannah, she would have had something to say in the confessionals. But she said nothing. Nada. Nothing. Now, she's a puppet. Puppets that cannot complain. They say move here. Puppets now. Move here, you move. Go here, you go. Shake here, you shake. Move, you move. You don't move, you don't move. I know. Like, I think Tiannah was deceiving herself that she's lied in the group. But coming to sense is there, she's not lied. Because if it was Iyabo, wait. If it was Iyabo that Faith called a puppet, Chioma would have immediately arise our own nation to fight for Iyabo. Likewise the same, if it was Chioma that Faith called a puppet, Iyabo would have arisen for her and fought for her. But they called Tiannah a puppet. Everybody was mute. Chioma shouted, hey. Iyabo literally was acting as if she was less concerned. Miriam reenacted like, ooh, bullets in front of Tiannah. Dr. Rommel was looking for something that was not looking for him. Laura was grateful that that was said. So if everybody cannot even stand up for you and say, no, that's not who Tiannah is, and you claim that these women like you, these women are your friend, I think you should question yourself. You should have a sit down with yourself and ask yourself, am I really liked? Am I the problem? You did not. Tiannah didn't have an opinion for herself. Like, this is 12 episodes. I can't remember the time Tiannah did say, okay, this is my opinion, and my opinion alone. All she does is to stir trouble. And you know, Faith was already pissed off by her for the fact that she tried to go and tell Iyabo that because Iyabo was wearing Faith collection, she meant that she didn't want to pay. And Faith was like, no, I only said small business like I am, we love big celebrities tagging us, which is true. But Tiannah wanted to go and gossip it as if she wanted it to be a big drama. I don't think Tiannah has been ever told that she has been wrong before. I think she came into the show thinking that, oh, as the half-caste lady, she was gonna be loved, she was gonna be, you know, cherished, she was gonna be worshipped, the viewers are gonna like her. I'm sorry, you're not Caroline. People loved Caroline because she brought something to the table. Whether it was drama or anything, she brought something to the table. We want Caroline. But you're not even a win for what you did not bring. She didn't bring nothing. Even Miriam that I'm complaining about, that I didn't like her on this season. Even Dr. Rommel that I'm complaining about, Dr. Rommel was a better housewife than Tiannah. Let's be realistic. Dr. Rommel was a better housewife than Tiannah. So what did you bring to the table exactly for 12 episodes? Nada. Nothing. So why should I like you? Why should I waste my energy on you? Well, anyway, it's gonna be what it's gonna be at the end of the day. we're just gonna watch and see how it's gonna play. But now that I've finished the season, I've been saying, God, reunion. I wish reunion is just next week, like that. I can just watch what will happen. But of course, the reunion is not gonna be like that. We're gonna have to wait maybe like in a month, probably in of course it's gonna be in 2024. We're gonna get the reunion. But I can't wait for the reunion. Reunion, they sweet me for my mind like this, like sweet. Because it's gonna be nice, like watching them sit down, let them play back their foolishness, play back their embarrassing moments, play down their stupidity, and then look back and be like, I played myself, I shot myself in the foot. And look down and be like, I shouldn't have believed Dr. Rommel at the beginning. I should have just stuck with faith. At the end of the day, everything is exposed. Dr. Rommel was the bad one. Dr. Rommel was the liar. Faith said anything that Faith said at any of them's back, she did say it at their front. That was just the difference. I'm not saying that Faith didn't say some things, but if Faith said anything, she did say it back at their front. Even at this particular episode, she said it back at them at their front. Let them know that, I don't fear you. What I feel is what I feel. What I want to say is what I want to say. You don't feed me, you don't clothe me, so I'm free to say what I want to say. I'm not going to be looking at anybody's face. But Dr. Rommel ended up lying. He carried lie, salt, pepper, Maggi, everything. Just puts them, diffuse them, turn their heads together. Bang, bang, bang. The only person I feel like, or the only people I feel like they don't rock with Dr. Rommel or don't believe Dr. Rommel right from time is Miriam and Toyin. The other ladies, they rocked with Dr. Rommel. And for the fact that Dr. Rommel was coming against Faith, and they were against Faith, so my enemy, the enemy of my enemy, of course, is my friend. So that's just how it played out. But I'm happy that the episode ended like this, the season ended like that, because man, I did enjoy it. At the end of the day, I loved. Miriam was a good, Faith was a good addition to the cast of the Real Housewives of Lagos. For Tiannah, I can do without her in the next season. It's either they bring back Caroline, or they should not even bring, or they should bring somebody else better. But for Tiannah, I can do without her on the season 3 of the Real Housewives. We can go back to Yaba. Yaba gave us something. We can bring back Chioma. She gave us something. Miriam, unfortunately, I don't like Miriam. I'm not a fan of Miriam, but she gave something to the table. Tony also brought something to the table, so I would love to see them. And surprisingly, I would love to see Dr. Rommel, because he gave. As much as I'm not a fan, as much as I dislike him, I'm gonna say the truth. He brought something. He brought drama. He brought everything. We're always anticipating to see what he's gonna say or lie about in the next episode. So he brought drama. So I literally would want to see him on the next season. And I want to see the aftermath of all the lies, all the deceit and everything, how it's gonna play out. That's how I want to see. Alright guys, that's how we're gonna end it for today. The finale of the Real Housewives of Lagos. Like I'm sad. But I have hopes, because reunion is gonna be coming, and we're gonna see how that will play out. And I know it's gonna be interesting. I foresee that it's gonna be an interesting reunion. Well, guys, before we go ahead and end this video, don't forget to like this video so that you can recommend it to other people, and also comment your opinion about this episode on the comment section, and also turn on the post notifications to get notified when I upload a video. And also subscribe, guys. Click on the subscription button down below and subscribe to this channel, and I promise you will not regret subscribing to this channel. We'll see you guys probably in the reunion. Have a nice day.